Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius, April 20th, 2025. Mars begins its transit of your solar house today, where it will visit until June 17th. Smoother energy is with you for pursuing your desires and goals. You're less likely to encounter obstacles or opposition now. Working with a team can be successful, although you'll want to take the lead. You have more energy and desire to organize projects or manage others, and stronger courage to chase your goals. This transit is restarting. It began in November but later retreated due to a retrograde cycle. Similarly, you could feel your motivation levels increasing and renewing. With Mars now energizing your sector of friendship, community, hopes, and wishes, it's a great time to consider what you're doing to keep yourself happy, connected, and engaged. But while Mars is encouraging a more detached approach to the world around you, tomorrow, the Sun will begin to promote profound experiences, but it keeps life spicy. Powerful energy is up for the taking over the coming days. It's time for tangible lovemaking. You are so happy to please your partner but surely love to lie back and have someone else take care of your sexual needs. It'll be especially true today as mighty Mars, the red planet of sex, passion, and confidence orbiting in your solar house, drives like a horse into the night and links in a trine with majestic Neptune across the sky from you in your solar house of partnership. This is a 5-star period for loosening up and letting your erotic desires take top priority. Surround yourself with people who will support you. So many changes have occurred in your greater professional community since the end of 2024. Friends, colleagues, and more may have come and gone during this time. There may have been moments when you felt alone, especially as you struggled to get through changes in your work life. Thankfully, you may see a positive difference in your network once again when Mars re-enters Leo. Of course, you may have to address some issues between you and others if you want to rekindle professional connections during the post-shadow period. You will enjoy the positions of the planets today because you have the opportunity to accomplish things that will make you shine in days to come. You can be very industrious, especially when following a hunch that good things are coming and you of all people will be the center of the limelight. However, this atmosphere is all about conserving your energy and applying it to exactly what needs to get done. This almost certainly means getting exercise. Expect to feel loving on this day. While a deeper sensitivity is common for most personalities, expressing it can be difficult. The effects of this vibration can assist you in this way, as well as helping you to connect with your emotions. You may be remiss in letting those special people know that you love and care for them. This day brings you the motivation to change this. See what you can do to express your heart. Over 7 months after returning for what is normally a 6-week visit to your career sector, Mars leaves today, with his longest visit in 2 decades both coming to an end and setting things up for the next phase. With a lot still evolving on the job front and with Jupiter less than 7 weeks away from returning to your career sector to begin your biggest year for professional growth and expansion in over a decade, Mars leaves you with your professional passions, fighting and competitive spirit fueled. Meanwhile, Mars' return to your friendship sector comes with perfect timing, with support on the communication and relationship fronts from the start. 3 days after the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment and especially commitment to your relationships left your communication sector, the moon is not only here, but its friendly aspect to the sun in your relationship sector has completely turned things around. After clashing as a full moon last weekend, 2 days before the sun is due to leave, he is working hand in hand with the moon to get the communication lines open and boost your confidence. Aquarius, you are the bridge between what is and what could be. Your quote of the day: the future listens to those who imagine it out loud. Your color of the day is turquoise blue, vivid and awake. Lucky numbers: 5, 15, 23. You may receive sudden insight about something you've been questioning. A community moment could reveal your role more clearly. Don't be afraid to think weird, it might be exactly what's needed. Innovation lives in your bones today. Our eyes in the sky. Let's take a moment together for April 20th, 2025. Whether this day has greeted you with calm or chaos, joy or uncertainty, you're exactly where you need to be right now. And as we move into this reading, allow yourself to slow down for a few minutes. Let this be your little pause in the day, a space where you're invited to reflect, reconnect, and maybe even rediscover something about yourself. Today's cards came through with a really meaningful energy, and I think they might speak to you more personally than you expect. The first card drawn is the Two of Pentacles, a card that often appears when we're juggling multiple responsibilities, or when life feels like a delicate balancing act. You might be managing more than usual right now. Maybe it's work, personal goals, family expectations, or even just keeping your inner world steady in an unpredictable outer one. This card is a reminder that it's okay to take a step back and reassess. What's truly essential? What's draining you unnecessarily? Even if you're someone who's used to keeping all the balls in the air, you don't have to carry it all alone. Sometimes the strongest move is asking for help, or even saying, "Not right now." If you've ever tried walking with your hands full and dropped something minor, only to realize it was what you least needed, that's the spirit of this card. Let go of what's weighing you down so you can carry what matters most with more ease. Next comes the Knight of Cups, bringing a beautifully romantic and heartfelt energy into the day. This card is all about following your heart, creative inspiration, and emotional honesty. You might find yourself drawn towards something or someone in a tender, almost dreamlike way, whether that's a person, a project, or simply an idea that feels emotionally resonant. The Knight of Cups doesn't rush. He moves with feeling and purpose. Think about the last time you followed a hunch or a spark of excitement just because it felt right. Today might be calling you to do more of that. Maybe it's writing down your thoughts, expressing yourself to someone you care about, or even just letting yourself daydream without judgment. Emotional expression is not a weakness, it's a strength. And letting your heart lead, even just a little, could open doors you didn't see before. The third card is the Nine of Wands, and this one speaks to the resolute spirit within you. You may be feeling a bit worn down lately, like you've been pushing through for longer than you expected. But this card doesn't show defeat, it shows persistence. It shows someone who has made it through challenge after challenge and still chooses to stand. If you've been wondering whether you can keep going, this is your sign that yes, you can. But it's also a nudge to protect your energy. You don't have to prove your worth through exhaustion. You've already proven so much by simply being here, continuing forward. Picture yourself as a tree that's weathered many storms. Maybe some leaves are tattered, but your roots are deeper than ever. Give yourself credit for everything you've endured and how far you've come. Then we're met with the Fool, and I absolutely love seeing this after the Nine of Wands. The Fool brings in fresh air, a sense of renewal, innocence, and bold beginnings. It's that beautiful reminder that no matter what's come before, today can be a starting point. It encourages you to be curious, to take a leap of faith, even if it's small. You don't need to have every step figured out to begin. Maybe there's something you've been thinking about doing. In traveling, starting a new project, making a change, but fear or hesitation has been holding you back. The Fool says, go ahead. Try. It's okay not to know where it leads. This card reminds us of those moments when we did something spontaneous, like taking a different route home and discovering something new, or trusting our gut and realizing it was spot on. Today might be the perfect day to embrace the unknown a little more. And finally, we have the Queen of Swords, who brings clarity, wisdom, and a sharp sense of truth. This energy invites you to step fully into your voice, especially in situations where you might have stayed quiet in the past. If there's something on your mind, or a truth you've been hesitant to speak, today is about giving yourself permission to be honest, both with others and yourself. The Queen of Swords doesn't sugarcoat things, but she also doesn't use her truth to wound, she uses it to liberate. This could be a beautiful moment for journaling, reflecting, or having a meaningful conversation that clears the air. And if you've recently been navigating confusion, her presence is a signal that mental clarity is returning. Trust your insights. You know more than you think. So today, with the Two of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Nine of Wands, the Fool, and Queen of Swords, you're being asked to balance, to feel, to persist, to leap, and to speak. There's a rhythm here, a dance between emotion and action, vulnerability and courage. If that resonates with you, I'd love to know how it shows up in your life right now. What are you holding in balance? What leap are you ready to take, even if it's just a baby step? Have you spoken a truth lately that felt like setting yourself free? Let this be your invitation to check in with your heart and your intuition today. Share in the comments if any of these messages felt like they were meant for you. And remember, even when the path feels uncertain, even when you're carrying more than you'd like, you are moving forward, growing wiser, and becoming more you with every step. You've got this.